Hey everyone, so last video we talked about eating and some of the components or variables that we can play with in our eating program. This video will talk about recovery and some of the things that we can play with for that. So when it comes to recovery, there's a lot of different things that can be talked about. One of the biggest ones is sleeping, of course. I'm sure this has been, brought up 100 million times, and sometimes we still have issue getting the right amount of sleep that we need. But sleeping is super important when it comes to either muscle growth or fat loss or improving your performance or anything like that. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're going to have a big problem. Then you have some form of tissue work or such as like massages. There's foam rolling. Something that's going to help break up that connective tissue or the lactic acid. Things that are going to also help stimulate the nervous system to relax. A big thing in helping to prevent injury or overcome an injury. Essential oils are also pretty good. If you haven't tried them, they're definitely good to either help improve your performance in terms of your exercise or even just recovery. Then we have yoga or some form of stretching. Same thing, just trying to promote more or better mobility or flexibility within the joints. Then we also just have like extra activity or recreational activity, just things that you like to do for fun, whether it's just, going swimming, bike riding, whether it's playing some sort of sport like tennis or golf or anything like that. And then, of course, we have food or supplements. 100%, if we're not, people like to say fueling our body appropriately, then we're not going to be able to get the recovery that we need, especially when it comes to exercise. For the most part, exercise is breaking down our body, so we just want to make sure that we're going to eat or get everything, all the nutrients back that we've used from the exercise through our food or some form of supplement. Sometimes supplements can certainly enhance our recovery based on the certain supplements that you get, or even enhance our performance when it comes to exercise. But definitely, if we're lacking in nutrients, our recovery or the results that we want to get is not going to be there. And then another big thing is water. Certainly, being dehydrated is a big thing that's overlooked. But if you're dehydrated, that's definitely going to affect your ability to recover. It's probably going to even make you even tighter, affect your mobility or flexibility, just make you even stiffer. So a lot of times, if you just work on drinking a little bit more water, you'll be able to become more mobile or become more flexible to even improve your yoga or stretching or even your massages or foam rolling techniques. So another big thing that we want to talk about when it comes to recovery is frequency. And this is a really, really big thing when it comes to exercise. So we can certainly exercise 7 days a week, but the big thing is your intensity in between your days. So if you're going to go start, Monday with a more intense exercise, of course you can take Tuesday off as your recovery day, or you can certainly work out on Tuesday, but it would just be a much lighter workout. So if you did Monday was near max, 100% or 90% effort, then you can say Tuesday could be 50% effort or 60% effort, just something that is a much lower intensity. Of course, this plays off of your extra activity or your recreational activity, but the big thing you need to consider is how often are you going to have intense days and how often you're going to have less intense days. So you can exercise 7 days a week, that's fine, but you just have to remember how often or your frequency is going to be. So that's recovery in a nutshell. We definitely want to remember all these different variables that affect it. If we're lacking one of them, it will affect your ability to progress or get the results that you want in terms of performance, strength, fat loss, or anything that you're trying to accomplish. So comment below. From this list, let us know what your biggest issue is, or let us know what's worked for you. Did you start sleeping more and you started to feel much better, you got better results? Or did you start going to yoga class or stretching more and you started to feel more flexible and your performance got better? So in our next video, we'll talk about how we can repeat and reinforce our program.